Well, I just checked my sugars, and my sugar's high. I haven't really been practicing my lifestyle, so it's back to the grind. Today I'm going to make a healthy lunch that's going to lower my sugars. So I'm going to start with what I have here today. Now, years ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes, type 2 diabetes. My sugars were very, 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 very high. They put me on high dose metformin, and they sent me home with the prescription, and I said, nope, not going to happen. I'm not one that likes to take prescriptions. I don't like to take medicine from Big Pharma. So, because I have studied so many things and have read so many studies and have practiced on myself, I wrote up a lifestyle change, and I reversed my diabetes in a very short time without medication, using water, using proper food, exercise, proper sleep, meditation. I had a technique, and it worked. It worked great. But it's a lifestyle change. It's something that you have to stay on, because, you know, if you go back to eating unhealthy and not exercising, not sleeping well, and, letting stress get the best of you, guess what? You end up back in the same boat. And right now, my sugars are quite high because that's what I'm doing. I'm reverting back to how I used to be, eating the shitty food, the matrix food, as you call it. And, so now I want to be healthy. I want to live a long time. And I don't want to go back on being dependent on maybe having to take prescription drugs because something like, let's say, my kidney fails or my heart goes, or, because that's what happened with diabetes. It affects your eyes, it affects your limbs, it affects your organs, and I don't want that. So here I am making a lunch. And this is one of the recipes I used to make. Now, these greens help with lowering your blood sugar. Celery is the best. Celery and onions, garlic, those are things that will help you lower blood sugar. Actually, anything green, like spinach, kale, parsley, they all have so many benefits that will help you lower your blood sugar, get rid of free radicals, and, very high in vitamin C. Parsley is very high in vitamin C and has other antioxidants, helps reduce the risk of diabetes, stroke, heart disease, cancer. It has vitamin A. It's good for the eyes, actually. That's very good for the eyes. But if you have kidney disease, don't overdo it on the parsley. It's supposedly not good for a person with kidney disease. But it's very good for someone that's, trying to lose weight, someone that's trying to get healthy, or anybody actually besides that. So right now I got green onion. I got 2 celeries. I got parsley. I got 1 entire bok choy. Well, 1 bunch of bok choy. I wasn't going to take the whole bag. So 1 bunch of bok choy. I already washed it. And I have some leftover baby spinach mixed greens here that I had from the food trucks. So I'm just going to use that up today. And that's what I'm going to use today in my stir fry. I prefer stir fry because I find that for me, it's very hard for me to digest fruits and vegetables. Well, not fruits, but vegetables. It just feels like it doesn't go down properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it up. I used to use this recipe when my sugars were very high, and it would lower it a lot in just one day. So if you keep up with it, you'll see a big difference in a couple days. But you got to keep up with this. This is the thing, right? If you're going to be healthy, you're going to be healthy. If you're going to not be healthy, then you're not going to be healthy. You're going to choose to keep eating the way you are, not exercising, not getting proper sleep, stressing yourself out. That's all going to make you sick. And right now, I'm in a good state of my life. I'm quite happy with my life, quite content. There's less stress. So that's a good part. Lately, I've been having problems sleeping. but that's because of the time of year as well. I do have SADS, seasonal associative disorder, and part of that is having a hard time sleeping. So, because, this weather. But you know what? The last 3 days it's been sunny. It's been great. I've been sitting in the sun. I've been taking as much sun as possible. And on the days that I don't have sun, I sit by my sun lamp. About 15 minutes a day, do my thing in the kitchen, And I try to eliminate stress. I don't watch the news. That is a big stress-causing problem right now. People watching the news, my God, you're just causing yourself so much stress and anxieties. Try that, guys. Try it for 1 week. Don't watch the news. Don't read anything on the news feeds about things going on in the world that are bad right now, like, the COVID and everything else. And watch your moods change dramatically. I'm just going to cut that up. Not too small, just big enough, So celery, that's good for the heart. It contains a lot of folates and vitamin K. And it helps regulate your blood. That's right. If your blood sugar is high, instead of grabbing some chips, I know it sucks and everything else, and I know chips are delicious because I love chips too. Grab some celery. Have some celery. Have a glass of water with some lemon in there, and that will lower your blood sugar. If you keep it up, and you stay away from all those high carb, high snack, high, starch kind of foods, guess what? Your sugar goes down and you start to feel better. You feel lighter, and your body starts to revert back to how you were when you were healthy. And I'm going to do it again. I've Christmas time, I did a lot of baking. There was a lot of good treats, chocolates, candies, desserts, and I love chips. I love, all that good stuff that we all thrive to keep out of our diet. But that's what now that it's over and it's wintertime and I have nothing else to do but eat healthy. This way, by summertime, I could also thin down, look mighty sexy in my bathing suit. That's okay, I look sexy all the time, but you know what I'm saying. This, I'm just cutting this nilly-dilly. Nilly-dilly? Nilly-nilly? Nilly-nilly? I don't know. That's a natty word again. Nilly-dilly? Dilly-nilly? Dilly-nilly. Natty-nilly. There we go. I'm just cutting that natty-nilly. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. I'm just cutting this natty-nilly. So I'm going to use white pepper on this because it's got a good flavor. But I'm going to use sesame seed oil when I cook it, because sesame seed oil is quite good for you. Same as olive oil. But sesame seed oil, I love the taste of it. So, let's put this in here. Jay's not having this today. He wanted a sandwich. And I was like, oh, I want a sandwich too. But I'm like, you know what? No. The bun alone is 40 grams of carbs. 40 grams of carbs for a freaking bun. I'm like, not wasting my carbs on that, right? That will make my blood sugar go sky high. Another thing I do is I get these apple cider vinegar capsules. And I take 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 2 at dinner. That's what I take. You don't have to take that much, but that's what I take. So it's 1,000 milligrams per meal. And I find that it helps with the bloating. My belly's not like bloated like a balloon, which is good. And yeah, it actually helps me not get as many stomach aches as I used to. Before I used to eat and poop, or eat and get stomach aches. Now I'm not getting that anymore. So it's good. And excuse me. And it helps you lose weight. Oh, why did I do that? I should just leave that in here. I was going to do the onion. Onion. Oh, onions, there's so many benefits. It's good to try to keep the cancer away. It's got a lot of vitamins and, you know, lowers your blood sugar. Garlic and onions are great for lowering blood sugar. Did you know, guys, that the bok choy has 70 different antioxidants? It's fiber packed. Helps lower blood sugar too. That's right. It's one of those good guys. It's like cabbage. It's like it's like cabbage, kale, and, you know, all those greens there. Good stuff, good stuff. Last night I had cabbage for dinner. I just had some in the freezer. I fried it up in the sesame seed oil. Put a little bit of white onion. Let me tell you, I loved it. I loved it. That was my dinner last night. And, you know, I didn't check my sugars. Last night I was just like, I just feel like eating that. I just don't feel like eating junk today. So it's that time of year, guys. Time to get healthy and back on track. I did the paleo diet for 3 years. That was great. That was dandy. But I got to a plateau where it wasn't going anywhere anymore. So I got discouraged and then fell off the bandwagon again. So now all I'm going to do is go back on this and try my hardest to stay on it. I don't know why I'm putting it in here. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to keep it in here and freeze it. Keep it for soup. I make a broth. That's what I'll do. I'll make a broth with this. Onions and all. You know, waste not, want not. You can compost the ends, or you can make a broth with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a vegetable broth. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to put this in the frying pan now. And see what kind of beautiful meal I'll come up with. Alright, so I'm not going to add any proteins to my lunch today. I'll have some proteins tonight. I have some chicken that I want to cook up. Put a little bit of that vegetable oil. Let that warm up a little bit. Okay, so while we're waiting, I'm going to make some water here. This is how I drink my water. This lowers blood sugar as well. Drinking water is essential, guys. Stop drinking juices. If you're diabetic, don't drink juice. Juice is just going to raise your sugars. So I take lemon. These are frozen lemon wedges that I put in the freezer. I cut up lemons and put them on a plate. Let them cool off or freeze, and then I put them in a bag. So I'm going to put about 6 of these in there. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's maybe about half a lemon, I'd say, maybe. Yeah. And then I drink that. I drink about 2 or 3 of those a day. Plus water. You know. There. The lemon helps you lower your blood sugar. And it's jam-packed with vitamin C, which boosts your immunity and makes you healthy and all that good stuff. I'm going to put that in the freezer. Not in the freezer, the fridge. Like I was saying, guys, my videos are going to go a different way this year. Last year was mostly all cooking videos. This year I want to incorporate a little bit more about myself and what I like to do and, you know, do some teaching. I like to teach people things that I learn. I like to try to help people. Magic spoon. So I'm going to put the onions in. Get that going a little bit. Just give it a couple of seconds. It's going to be delicious. So I'm going to put it on medium heat for now. Let's coat that up there. Okay, now put this in, all of it in. I was going to put the lemon, because sometimes I do that. I'll put lemon in there. But I'm not going to do that today. Oh, I don't have garlic. So I got to start investing in garlic. Like real garlic. Not the cheap Chinese stuff that you get in the grocery store. Because, well, you know. But I got this stuff in the jar. It's not as good, but it's garlic. So I'm putting garlic in there. Now, this has a lot of fiber, guys. You know, this is going to help you go poopy. It's going to help you move things along, get all the sugars out of your body, and there's a lot of antioxidants in here, and some of these will help with the free radicals in your body, toxins. You don't have to be vegetarian. You could add chicken to this if you want. You could add eggs, whatever you want, right? I just don't have anything right now for protein. Like I said, I have chicken for tonight, so this is just my lunch. Gonna add those greens. And I'm gonna add just a touch of water in a minute. Just gonna, it's a little dry. So near the end there. Oh, it smells good. It smells like a Chinese restaurant. So I'm just gonna add just a touch of water, distilled water. I don't drink water from the tap. I can't digest it for some reason. It doesn't, oh, and I don't like the flavor or the smell of tap water. So I drink distilled and spring water. There. So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Smells good, guys. So get my ground white pepper. Keep that aside. Give it a minute. I don't know about you guys, but I find that the spices are so expensive now. Well, not at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is like spices that you can use, whatever, but I mean, like in the grocery stores, I'm finding the spices are so expensive. This was from Dollar Tree. It was something I bought recently. I can't remember which spice it was, but it was almost like $3. I'm like, what? And then there's some that are $8, $9, $10. I'm like, come on, guys. It's just spice. I know it's flavor and stuff, but... So this summer I'm going to be growing a lot of my own herbs. Like I made these yesterday. I dehydrated the parsley. Came up with 3 or 4 of them. I add a little bit of sea salt in with it in 2 of them, and 1 just plain. So that's good for a long time. And add, see? Look at that. My own parsley. And that was free. My friend brought me parsley. He had a case full from Frugals, a place that was donating a whole bunch of food through a food truck. He brought me some stuff, and yeah, one of the things was parsley. I don't know what to do with all this parsley, but we know someone that does. Me. So that was thoughtful. Oh, I wish I had almonds. Almonds would be great with this. I don't have almonds. I don't have any of that. Something I'm going to have to add to my list. Ooh, do I have chia seeds? No, I don't have chia seeds. So I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Oh, I should just put my finger in there first, because if I just pour it, I'll end up with lots. Not too much, because this is a little bit stronger than pepper, black pepper, I find. It's got more of a whoo, you know, whoo. Yeah! Get it done, Natty! Look at that beautiful lunch. Needs a little bit of red. I wish I had some red. Like a red pepper or something would have been nice. That's okay. It's just color. So it's got flavoring because it's got the garlic, it's got the white pepper. Oh, I guess I could add ginger. That'd be nice. Ginger is good for your tummy. Yeah, I'm gonna add some ginger. That's another thing I gotta add now to my thing, my grocery list, is real ginger. This is chopped ginger. Maybe that's what I'll do, is buy some ginger, dehydrate it. Mind you, this stuff in a jar is not too bad. Oh, that's what was missing. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. A little dry though. One more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of water. Whoa, yeah. Look at that go. Well, that's that. I'm going to put it in a plate. I'll bring you guys over here so you can see my mess on my sink. Because everybody has dishes. Everybody, yeah, rock my body. Yeah, everybody, rock my lunch tonight. Or rock my, I don't know what I'm saying. Here we go. Yeah, I know you don't like that sound. Okay. So that is my dinner. Or my lunch, sorry. And I'm going to take 2 apple ciders. I'll put it on the side. 1, 2. So 1,000 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. Some people like to take it by the mouth. Liquid stuff. I prefer this way because I won't puke. The other stuff is harsh. Gives me heartburn. And there's my beautiful water. Let's give you a close-up here. Let's get a better shot. Now I'm going to try it. I don't know if you can see me because the camera's facing the other way. I can't see the screen. But this is my recipe to lower my blood sugars. Very good. So try it, guys. If you need to lower blood sugars, just get a couple things like this and make your little stir fry. It takes 5 minutes of your time. And you have a beautiful lunch and y'all have lower blood sugar. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. Cheers. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.